In the geography of struggle, some places never find peace. This line reflects the tragedy of Kashmir, a region where, despite its beauty, there are deep political and social divides. The Kashmir dispute is a historical struggle rooted in the partition of British India in 1947. After the partition, Kashmir's future became a contentious issue as the state was claimed by both India and Pakistan. Although the United Nations and the international community have made several attempts to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, no permanent solution has yet been achieved. The key reasons for this dispute include the geographical location of Kashmir and its strategic significance. Kashmir is a region that impacts the politics and security of the Indian subcontinent, and India regards this area as an inseparable part of its sovereignty and integrity. As a result of this dispute, three wars have been fought between the two countries: 1947-48, 1965, and the 1999 Kargil War. And the conflict continues to this day. This raises the question, how will the Pahalgam attack affect India-Pakistan relations? And what impact will India's actions post-attack have on Pakistan? Let's try to answer these questions in this video. The recent terrorist attack in the Pahalgam area of Jammu and Kashmir has once again strained India-Pakistan relations. The attack took place on 22nd April 2025 in the Baisaran Valley, resulting in 26 deaths and several injuries. The responsibility for the attack was claimed by a terrorist group called the Resistance Front, which Indian security agencies believed is supported by Pakistani-based militant organizations such as Lashkar-e-Taiba and Hizbul Mujahideen. This attack was the deadliest civilian attack in India since the 2008 Mumbai attacks. The Indian government took stringent steps against Pakistan following the Pahalgam terrorist attack. In a meeting chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Cabinet Committee on Security made several important decisions. First, India suspended the Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan, which governs the distribution of the waters of the Indus River and its tributaries. India stated that this agreement would remain suspended until Pakistan ends cross-border terrorism. Additionally, the visa exemption scheme was terminated, cross-border traffic was halted, and Pakistan's defense advisors were expelled. The Atari checkpost was also closed, and the number of diplomatic missions between India and Pakistan was reduced from 55 to 30. These measures could have a profound impact on Pakistan. The suspension of the Indus Water Treaty could adversely affect Pakistan's water resources. The termination of the visa exemption scheme and the closure of cross-border traffic would make it more difficult for Pakistani citizens and traders to access India, affecting trade and cultural relations between the two nations. Furthermore, the expulsion of Pakistan's defense advisors and the reduction in the number of diplomatic missions could weaken Pakistan's diplomatic position. These actions could increase tensions between the two countries, impacting regional peace and security. In fact, Pakistan's Army Chief General Asim Munir recently referred to Kashmir as Pakistan's jugular vein and stated that no power could separate Kashmir from Pakistan. This statement is being linked by Indian intelligence agencies to the Pahalgam attack. General Munir's statement serves as a warning to India that Pakistan remains steadfast in its position on Kashmir and is ready to escalate the dispute further. It is noteworthy that the Kashmir dispute began in 1947 when India and Pakistan were partitioned. The then ruler of Kashmir, Maharaja Hari Singh, initially tried to keep Kashmir independent but later merged it with India. Pakistan objected to this merger, arguing that Kashmir, being a Muslim-majority region, should have joined Pakistan. Since then, Kashmir has been at the center of a dispute between the two countries. India considers Kashmir an integral part of its sovereignty, while Pakistan views it as inseparable from itself. The Pahalgam attack and the subsequent developments have posed a serious threat to regional peace and stability in South Asia. The South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, or the SAARC, has already become inactive due to multiple internal disputes, and this new tension further reduces the possibility of regional cooperation and peace. The most important step for improving India-Pakistan relations is that Pakistan must end cross-border terrorism. If Pakistan controls terrorism and builds trust between the two countries, then diplomatic dialogue and cooperation will become possible. Recently, Houthi rebels in Yemen targeted northern Israel with a missile, which was a rare attack for this group. The Israeli army reported that after the attack, sirens were heard in the western areas of Haifa, Kiryat, and the Galilee Sea. This attack occurred amidst ongoing conflict between Israel and other factions, which has become a concern for regional security. The Houthi rebel group carried out this attack as a strategic move, an unexpected attack on Israel. After this attack, Israel has strengthened its security posture, and it is anticipated that this could lead to an increase in regional tensions. This event could prove to be significant for international diplomacy and regional relations. Recently, US President Donald Trump accused Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky of obstructing peace talks when Zelensky refused to recognize Russia's control over Crimea. Trump stated on his social media platform that a deal to end the war was very close, but Zelensky's refusal would escalate the conflict. Ukraine has repeatedly made it clear that it is not willing to abandon Crimea, which Russia illegally annexed in 2014. Meanwhile, US Vice President J.D. Vance proposed that both countries should withdraw from some of their territories as part of the agreement. Trump said that his goal was to end the war, but recognizing Russia's sovereignty over Crimea would be impossible for Zelensky. Amid ongoing conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo, M23 rebels announced a ceasefire following peace talks in Qatar. This step is considered significant in reducing tensions between the two sides and moving towards peace. The recent talks in Qatar covered several issues, and an agreement was reached. However, more intensive negotiations are expected to continue in the coming weeks to reach a detailed peace agreement. The conflict between the DRC, or the Democratic Republic of Congo, and M23 rebels has been going on for years, and the talks in Qatar have raised hopes that the conflict may soon come to an end. So viewers, we conclude the discussion here and note today's question. Analyze the steps taken by India after the Pahalgam terrorist attack and explain how these steps could impact India-Pakistan relations.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.